the big M. This is a really, really common issue that comes up. A lot of people are very uncomfortable with this behavior. And part of it is because there's been a lot of misinformation out there. When they're little, it's self-exploring. It's finding out, it's touching, it's discovering, wow, that feels good when I do that. Or did you know you have one of these? I have one of these. Do you have one of these, Mom? This is the cool thing I got going on down here. So there's that element. As they get a little older, that's going to cross over into, I know what this is, I know what it does, and I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Okay, so what you have to come to terms with more than anything else is, first of all, how do you feel about it? How comfortable are you with it? Because this is usually the first part. Particularly if you've walked in on a child doing this, who's maybe not quite a child anymore. So that can be exciting adventures for all of you. And back to the privacy thing. So it's from a health perspective, perfectly normal. There's nothing wrong with exploring, unless you spend an inordinate amount of time doing it. You know, if you say, we're going to Disneyland and they won't come out of the bathroom, you have a problem, okay? Yeah, that's too much time. Really, the main thing here is about privacy, about the where and the when and the how. And when they were little, you may have experienced this, you know, and you're 3 and 4 and have your hands down your pants wherever you are, taking it for a walk, you know, in the grocery store, I have nothing else to do. And boys and girls, there's no difference. There's no gender difference. We all have these parts, we all have these same feelings, we all have the ability to create these same feelings. So, but for some reason, dads in particular find it very difficult if this is happening to their daughters. Moms seem resigned to it, and I'm not sure what that is. I think it's probably more so when it comes to little boys, and maybe that's because you use it your whole life, gentlemen. It's just there, and you know, there's an actual practical reason for using it all the time. So maybe we just get more used to it. But it's been my experience over the last 20 years that this one's harder for dads than anything else. What you want to do is ask yourself a couple of questions. How do you feel about it? Have I talked about privacy? Have I normalized what these feelings are? Because these are sexual feelings, and they can be confusing if you're not really sure what's going on. And the fact that it's gone from a comfort measure, when they're little and they play with themselves, is the same as sucking their thumb. When you're 12, not anymore. Okay, so think about it. What does it feel like for you? I'm not asking. Just think about it in your head. Okay? Everybody goes, oh my God, she wants participation. No, not that kind. Not that kind. If I could see the thought bubble that just came up in all your heads, I would have an interesting day. But the reality is, if you think about it, what does it mean to you? It means the same thing to them, only they're learning about their bodies. And think of it this way. All the scary things we talked about, like STIs and unplanned pregnancies and birth control, they don't apply to a party of one. So you're going to find out it's better to find out yourself than leave the job up to somebody else. Better to start that way.